G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Airport CEO and New London International. I have just learned some valuable lessons about this game. Number one, oh dear. I mean, I didn't have to tell you this, but I've just spent 2 hours making the same mistake twice. I probably should have wasted 1 hour, but I've wasted 2. But I have been trying to wind down the small plane contracts and move on to the medium plane contracts, but I don't know when the contracts are how they like when the contracts are sort of running in. Like, okay, first things first, we've got the auto scheduler turned off because we were trying to run it all down. And you can see today's Tuesday. By the time we get to Saturday, it's 2 flights, Sunday 0, so it's pretty good. And I'm running. The point was I was running it down. The only problem with all of this is when we let me just get out of that one, please. So what I thought maybe the small planes could come in at the mediums, but they can't. So I'm gonna have to fulfill these contracts, and hopefully the contracts will fulfill and disappear. I don't want it to auto renew or anything like this, but I'm going to build in some new medium stands because I don't like any of this side of the airport. So I'm going to build in some new small stands, no medium stands, small stands here, and I want that to work in with the airport somehow. So I don't know how this is going to go. I'm slightly disappointed in myself, to be honest. I wonder if we could fit them in here. Ooh. We probably could. I like the idea of these guys coming back onto each other. I think that's really nice. But I wonder if maybe for this part of the airport, we make some slight changes to how this part of the airport looks. What we're going to do is we're going to try it over here and then see if it works out. So we should have quite a few builders. Let's just make sure we've got heaps of builders. All right, at least this is a different approach to what I was doing anyway. So, and I'm finding my way around everything. Like, I know when to go to the builder menu, I know where I have to go, and doing that. So we've got another 20 to deploy. So we'll deploy everyone and we'll get it all going. Now I'm gonna get knock this down. Now, if I do that and it's already built, I shouldn't get any money back, I don't believe. So if I go to here, we should be able to go here, and it is demolish stand. Yes, and it'll be no refund. Stand should be demolished. Okay, so we're going to do that, and that's just how that's gonna go. Now what we could do is we could put some small stands on there and do it like that, and we can move this out. So we could push this part of the airport right into this area here, and we could have that as the connecting up to here. I've got to remember when I expanded as well, because these are going to have to be, they're 3 across at the moment, they're going to have to be 5 at some point. So let's just see, some builders should be coming across. We'll go speed 2 because we're going to get a fair bit of building going on. And then we're going to put in some stands, some extra stands. I wonder if I did put in an extra regular stand and then put a little stand in between them, how that would go. I mean, I could, let me, what I'll do is I'll get rid of, look, we've made these stands a bit too big, so we should be able to just go here and demolish, so we can get rid of all this extra space for these guys, and they should be able to rock and roll. And then of course we'll get rid of this guy, all here, and then all of that, and then I'm going to get rid of them. Okay, so that should push it all the way back to what we actually need, and we'll start to look at actual size. So that should be pretty good. In the meantime as well, I think what we'll do is we'll put in some check-in stands, because we know we'll need the check-in stands for these other ones. We sort of need to be working on a few things at once here when trying to transition across. The other thing is I've got to watch that I don't run the clock down on this, because I wanted to close out some stands, and we'll do that. We'll close stands, some flights will be cancelled. Let's try and close a few of these stands. Yep, and let me see. Yeah, so let's close 3 of those stands and see if we can't get, so we'll need to replace, so we'll need 6 gates, and then we can see if we can replace those guys. Airport terminal needs to be extended a little bit, and we'll have to of course demolish, so there's quite a bit happening here. We're going to have to demolish these bits too. And just do that, get that going. Let me try and put in a small aircraft stand. So if I go to here, it'll be small size, medium yeah, small, and it'll be of tarmacking, please. And if we put him here, so small could go there, and we've got a large gate next to it, but then there'll be nothing on the end at the moment. What we could do is put two smalls together and see if that'll kind of work out. Or we could actually, what we could do, so we could do that and then a large, or we could put in, so I want to do some things here. Okay, let's go to, look, I'm going to do this. I'm going to extend the runway, the taxiway. I'm going to give myself a bit of room here. So if I go to taxiway foundation, I'm going to extend it across here. Yep, and I want to get rid of all of, for the moment, all of that. And see if that allows me a bit of space to build here. So we could do it. We could do a small stand in here, small stand, and then we could see if we can get how we go with a large. I think I'll try that. I think I'll just try things out and see how it goes. So if I do it, now if I do a small stand there, that's 20,000. This one is 60. If I do a small, and I put him in here, and then I wanted to upgrade him from grass. I think it was 60,000 to upgrade, so it is cheaper to. Oh hell, I think we've got plenty of money at the moment, and you know, in those other little bits, we those other two sort of recordings, I managed to bollocks it right up and spend 3 million actually for cancelling 2 contracts, 2 of the 4, and that was 3 million. So I roughly estimate there'll be 6 million there. A few hold-ups on the tarmac over there, but the airport is operating. It's interesting, we're trying to transition this airport across, and it's anything but easy. So we know we want to put that there, and I'll just connect these up with them, they'll be fine. Then what we could do, so that'll be that. Then I'm thinking maybe what we can do now is go a large. Where's large? So large aircraft stand, and we can put them in here. So now we'll go large aircraft stands here, and we can work out exactly how far across he's going to be, and where, you know, where all this is going to be. I suppose I could put a second stand in there, and then put another large in here, and that would be the terminal. But if I push this right out here, would he work? Did we demolish all this? Is this demolishing? It doesn't. I can't tell what's happening there. No, it's demolishing through the middle, or have we not? What have we done? Okay, so we know we're going to have an extra stand in there, and I know I'm going to have extra terminal buildings as well, so let's get him going. Terminal foundation. It's interesting actually, yeah, this isn't as easy as I thought it would be, doing all this. Okay, we know we need this bit here, so we'll get that building as well. And let's see what else we can do. Okay, so we definitely need to get rid of some stuff here. So it was going to be gone, and it was going to be gone. Yep, and they're gone immediately. That's good. I'll demolish as well while I'm there. That, so it all sort of starts to happen. And if we go to aircraft gates, aircraft stands, and we're going to put medium in. Well, I was thinking about putting another small in. Small aircraft stands, because if we need to keep them, at least this terminal can just be looking at those 2 across. Yeah. And then what we could do is we can go large stands, or medium, sorry, medium. Oh god, imagine how big the large ones are. Oh god. And we can put it in like this, and that would be where it would need to be. So we could put a small terminal part along there for those guys. And then what we can do is we can work out how many across we can get and where's the middle of it. Okay, cool. So there's the middle, and we'd have to go across like this. So to be there, but why can't we put it here? Sorry, why can't we put it here? Struck position not valid. Why? Why not valid? No, I don't understand why that's not valid, actually. What stops me from putting it? Oh yeah, there it is, that's fine. Okay, cool. because these guys haven't been knocked out yet. Because that would join there. So there's fine. You've got your little road area and he can't go connected to that. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Do I need to wait for this to go? Let's go speed 3 and we'll let these guys go. I mean, the days are going by and we just got to watch so we keep enough money to keep the airport operating. Maybe I turn the auto, there's 3 gates there and I've turned the assigner off, so I wonder if maybe I need to, I don't want it to fill up. I suppose we could start to open up these gates here and then turn the assigner off there and we can, yeah, but I'm trying to plan this out. I want these guys to go so I can start to build that. Let's do something here. Let's just take off this because there's a little node. There's a node. So goodbye and goodbye. That might have been what was stopping us from doing that. Let's do this. Taxiway and sorry, aircraft gate, and it's here. Yeah. So there they are there, and we're going to turn it around. So yep. Now we've got all the options. So it was in the middle, which was there. 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would be there. And here I need to expand these 2 across. So it'll be 1, 2. So really, in the middle of it is here, and 2 across. So that's where that would be. Do we want that? Or do I want to put one of these guys in the middle? Yeah. Just big gates along here. How many are they across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could put 1 there. I could put a 5er in the middle. No, he won't fit in the middle. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put 2 in and just leave it like that. So it'll be there and there. So it have to be there. Do I want to maybe get rid of these guys? Don't think we're ever going to put a runway in the middle of this anymore. Okay, I need to just make some decisions here. So it'll be 2 across. Maybe I put him there because that would make the terminal okay. I don't mind that. I don't like it being 2 across just here. So let's go there. I think that's good. Make sure you put enough thought into these decisions. They're 5 across. So we could put him there. Actually, oh, that could be good. That could be good. That could be good. And then we can make the terminal go all the way out to there. And we could put 2 stands in the middle. Or we could put him right in the middle. And then we could put 1 on either side. Oh, that's good. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So he's going to go right there. And then another one right on either side of it. So he's going to go there. And then another one here. So it'll be right there. Yep. And come on, these guys should be ready to go soon, please. Okay, so we can now do, we know what we need now, so we can go terminals, and it's going to be speed 2 for the moment, and let's get this one. So it will be aircraft stand. So I think it's going to be terminal building all the way up to here. Just outside the line. How far up is he? Is that right? Or is he further up? Don't understand. 32, 31. That looks right. We'll find out. So that'll be that guy, and then we can get small stands, please. These stands are costing me money too, so it's interesting. I want to duplicate it on the other side as well, so that could be how we do that. So if I duplicate here, aircraft stand. So really, if I can get this side of the... Okay, let's just talk about this for 1 sec. Speed 1. And let me talk you through what my apprehensions are. If I... Sorry, coughing there. If I can get this side of the airport running well, and really there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, so it'll be 4 of the small stands, then maybe I can reopen the automatic scheduler if we get all 4 of those 4 stands up, and then I can look at the mediums as well. So if we can just get this section, just this little part running here, just this, sorry, this point, this southwestern point of that terminal going, then we might be getting somewhere. Why won't they get rid of this, please? Okay, that's fine. Let's get those 2 small stands in. So it'll be these guys, okay, and it'll be here and here. Yep. So we don't have to worry about the big ones. We'll get these little ones in here, and then we'll get taxiways in and make it all lovely. Thanks. So we're going to do all this nice. So it'll be taxiway foundations. Now we've got to remember here. So it's going to be 3 across, and that's fine. And it'll be there. Yep. And we'll fill in the rest in a sec. So it'll be these guys. He'll be 5 across, so we know that. So he'll be 5 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 2 and 3. Ooh. Oh yeah, he's slightly off center, isn't he? These guys are slightly off center, but I think that will fit that perfectly. I think so. That's all pretty good. These guys here need to be 3, so he'll just be like that. He'll be 3 here, so he'll be like that, and that'll be lovely. We'll do a couple of things. So we'll go here and we'll get rid of some walls. And hopefully these builders can get onto it. I mean, I want them to get rid of this, please. Although we probably can't afford to build that extra gate. Yeah, at least we saved up some money there. We'll go secure zone. So we'll go, please make all this secure, thanks. Yep. And then we'll get this guy and we'll go, please make all this secure, thanks. Ooh. Game has crashed, has it? Let me just go to secure zones. What's happening here? What's happening? So if we go to security and secure zones, that's all secure. So that's all nice. Oh man, what is happening? Okay, so it's going to be here. We're going to fix these guys up in just a little bit, and that's fine. Alright, so if we go to walls, and we can put in a wall, and we can put in a wall, and then we can get rid of a wall. Yep, and then we'll come back and put in extra secure bits in there because of the wall movements. And at the edge here, we'll go wall. Scroll right down, and at the edge here, we'll go wall. Hang on, is it wall? Yeah. Turn the overlay off, and we'll go wall. What's happening there? Why do I not know what's going on? Okay, so let's get this guy going when we go there. So he'll be commercial, boarding desks, and so we'll put the boarding desks in here. Just go to speed 2 for a moment, and we'll see if we can get a few things happening. We might even get the planes coming into these guys as well at some point, and then we can make that all happen. Checking out the secure zoning. Alright, so it's going to be there, and it's definitely going to be there. That's fine, we can fix that one finally. These guys will be coming along. Just checking that we've got everyone on for building. 61. Could get another contractor with a bigger amount of builders, but I don't think we'll do that. We'll just rock and roll with this. Go to speed 3 just while we get some of this building backlog done, and then we can get these guys open as well. So if here we go, so we can put in a boarding desk, and it'll be boarding desks, and we're going to do small boarding desks quite clearly for these guys, so it'll be directly in front of, and it'll be so I think it's going to be lined up with that. Is that correct? I don't know. I can't tell what's what at the moment, but to keep them all the same, we'll do lined up with this guy and lined up with this guy here. So sort of like lining up with those teeth. Oh, actually, no, it won't be. It'll be right in the middle of those guys. Let's just do that, and then we'll see where we need to put in the doors as well. Actually, if we just slow him down a tiny bit, we should be able to put in some nodes and at least get this guy up and running. So that's good. Okay, so he's going to be there. Boarding desk is going to be coming up soon. Yeah, these guys are going to be coming along. Let's go to here and check in. So it's going to be boarding desks. Yep, boarding desks, small. Hit the wrong button. Gangway, so they'll be going out, and it's going to be a case of there. And we're thinking about opening all this, aren't we? Yeah, so we could do him over It'll be there for the moment. If I can just go to security now and add in a couple of things here, it'll be, please add that in there. Is that a wall there? Yeah. And we'll go here and it'll be demolish. Security zoning. And it'll be just here. Cool. Okay, so we've got a few things happening there. We really need these. Oh, stop doing that, please. We need these guys to start up and then we'll be fine. These boarding desks are the next things we'll need. Oh yeah, they're starting to get rid of that there now as well. So there's quite a bit happening here in this complex terminal. One thing we will do right now is get our new board check-in desk regime happening. So check-in desks are, let me just turn him off, please. And we go to, what's that? Toggle room overlay. Let's go to check-in desks. Yeah. And it's going to be up here. Okay, so check-in desks. I want to put them. So let me do something here. They're going to be checking in and they'll be, let's go right on the back. So maybe I can go conveyor belt, so it'll be there. And then let's go conveyor belt, so he'll be there. Yep. And then if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's the middle here. So maybe I can just do this with a double conveyor belt there. So if I do that, yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to like that, but let's see how it goes. I need 6 of these for this amount of gates. Hang on, why are they facing that direction? These guys are the wrong way. I mean, literally everyone was backwards, wasn't it? Is that what the problem was? Yeah. Literally had these backwards. And we'll do a gap. Okay, so we'll do 8 of those, and we'll see how that's going to go. And we'll see if we can just adjust some of these guys. Man, what is happening now? How are we going with the building down here? Is it all building? Medium stand. Okay, so it's across here that we're looking at. Yep. So we still need to build in these check-in desks and then we can open some of these, but we're looking at the small ones that we want to open. In the meantime, let's put some nodes in. This is a complex terminal, this one. This is a complex terminal. We'll go speed 3 just for the moment, and I really want the check-in desks to be built. So I'm not going to build anything else just because I want, not check-ins, the boarding gates to be done. Then I can look at some doors. I know the doors for this will be, doors for this one will definitely be here. So it'll be there. And I know it'll be there. But I don't know where the doors for the other ones are going to be. So let's see. Once the boarding desk gets put in, we'll see exactly what happens. Boarding desk can be put onto these other 2 small stands. And that will be how that all goes. What do you got there? This one should be... yeah, it'll be a cross, won't it? We could line it up though so it just sits symmetrically. Go like that. Go like that. I mean, trying to get things with the... See, the OCD in this game is interesting because it really... It's another level, to be honest. We haven't missed any of this yet, have we? No, we haven't, although I thought this wall was going to be demolished and it hasn't. So if we go to walls, and it's going to be a case of demolish that, please. Yep, so he should be doing that. We might have to go back and just hit that little security bit, but we're waiting for these guys to be coming in. Go to commercial, boarding desk. attached runway connection boarding desk. Oh, I see. Yep. So he needs to be here. And we'll have to do that bit in a sec. These guys could, I mean, these guys could be open now. We could select it, well, you know, one particular large flight, but I don't think we will. We'll just, let's see how it goes. 25 minutes for this episode so far, yeah, it's interesting that I have to incorporate my small ones into my airport. I wonder if 2 of these are the size of one of these mediums, because that will make replacing them really lovely. I think it is by the look of it. So if you have a look across, do we have the ability to count those? I'm sure we do. Well, there it is there actually. Hang on, we might be able to do that with that. Yeah, we could count it. So let's count it here with this. So if we go here, we go taxiway there. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And then these guys should be 5 across. So they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're 6 across. Okay, cool. So that doesn't quite work without getting rid of one little bar across here. Ooh, interesting. We might have to do that. This might have to be a narrow little, so you've got your check-in desk, but all the chairs are along here. That would work. That would work. We could actually do that. This could be a 2x2. I mean, if I hadn't known it, I would have pushed it all down. I could push it all down actually with this guy. You could put you really just don't need the queue down there, so 2x2 could work. Interesting. I think we've gone too far with that terminal building as well. Check-in desk. Okay, so some of the check-in desks are now ready to go. So what we'll do is we'll go stand connection, and we want it to be there, please. And here we want it to be commercial, and it's going to be open. Okay, so he's got a runway, he's got a commercial stand, and he's got a security connection. He's okay for commercial flights. He's a small, so he'll get small. So we should be ready to go. So he's good. We'll now connect this one into here, and we're going to actually hit the auto scheduler soon, and then we're going to go back and get some medium commercial flights and get these gates going. And that should be this episode, this crazy episode. So if we go there, it requires a taxiway connection. Oh yes, of course you do. Okay, we'll go here. Not sure if you can hear the banging around. This is my neighbours stomping around upstairs like complete mentalists. Yeah, doesn't do my head in at all. No, it's fine. Completely normal. This will be good. We can actually connect this down to here, which will be good. Oh, actually, no, we don't. It's not that we can. We must connect this down to here, actually. So let's go to taxiway foundations, and we'll go like this. And ooh, even better, let's do it like that. And we need a connection there like this. So we'll do that. Yep. These guys will be built. We'll go to speed 3, and we'll start to look at everything else, how it's all working out. But yeah, because we connected up there, but we didn't have anywhere for it to go to. So we really need that to be built up before we can fix anything up. 390,000. So I suppose I could look at getting my extra stands in. And will I do that? No, I won't do that. I'll leave that. I know what the expansion is going to look like, and we'll leave it like that. This guy here should be commercial, so he needs to connect in. So if we've got a little thing here, we want him to go into there, and we want him to go into here, and we can't do that, but he's got no runway connection. So he's open and ready, but with no runway connection. They're the 3 sort of gates that have been built. I'm just focusing on these guys here for the moment. Let's put in check-in desks, boarding desks, and small, and we'll put him in. Is he going to be there? Yep, for the moment. So I think that's good. So at least when the boarding desk gets built, we can connect it up. What else just happened? He connected. This guy is meant to go there, and this guy is meant to go here, and he's ready to go. It's a non-GA stand, which is good. That's fine. This guy is going to be connecting up, please. Yep, a little lag there as he connects, and then he'll go here, here. Requires a taxiway connection, so we have to do that. just while we're there, let's take out this and let's add in this. So he's getting there, but we need this guy to be built, which is coming along now. We'll add in that one there, which is good, and we'll see how off center this is. We'll see how that all goes. This guy here with 3, hopefully we just need to build that up one more, but this seems out more than the other side. Yeah, because you got 1, 2, oh yeah, look at that, you got a big gap. We'll fix all that. I mean, when we expand it, these guys are going to be 5 anyway, so I wonder if I just need to move all this across one more. We'll have a look. We will make that symmetrical at some point. These guys are holding off because of this. He's going here, so he can go here, please. Yep, and he can go to there, and he's now ready. No runway connection, please, he says. And that's because we haven't made this runway accepting for medium flights. And now he does. So if we can just go there while we're here, let's just repair these runways. Still in 370,000, 5,000 to repair him, 4,000 to repair him, and now this one is going. So he's now connected, and that is ready for medium-sized aircraft. Okay, I'm now going to do 2 things. I'm going to see if I can close these stands and pay a small fine in the process. Yep. Yep. So just paying those ones, that's fine. We'll check out this. So they're all closed now, so that's good. The flight scheduler also has no flights, so that's good. And now we've got these being offered. So what we're going to do is we're going to go quickly to have a look at what's being offered. Oh, it's raining. And it'll be offered contracts, and we want to look for a medium airline. Tulip Airlines, that's new. I think that might offer me medium-sized ones. Let's try it, shall we? Yeah, let's go. So we'll go offer that one, and we'll see how that goes. Now let's turn on the flight scheduler, please. So Tulip Airlines, and we're going to turn on the auto scheduler, and we should be back in business. And God, a lot's happened. I mean, you know, so let's do this. So auto scheduler is now back on, and oh, we've got a first medium there. So a medium's going to come in, and it's CL523, and it's going to come in today. So this is great. I'm actually going to stay on for that, and we'll see it come in. We might just watch the clock and just check out. Yeah, he's going to start landing at some point. He really is going to come in. We'll keep the game on fast forward until he gets there, and we'll see him come in. I'll stop rotating everything. How's that, please? That's better. And we've got a bit of work to do. Should we go here? I want to see him land. He's going to land on this runway. We know that. So he's going to land on this big runway here. And I wonder if I can just... You should see him come in from the east, and we'll go, we'll watch him come in, and he's going to come into this gate here, which is going to be interesting. Oh no, he might come into this gate actually. We'll just go speed 1 for the moment. That's him. He's just come in. Tulip Airlines. So we'll slow everything down. We've seen a big plane just land. Let's see him taxi and do his thing. In the meantime, I just want to quickly add in some nodes, because let's see this guy. So he pulls in here. Actually, no, let's have a look at this. So he is, yeah, he's going to have to do the full turnaround here. This is good. I mean, his wings are over the side there, so I think 5x5 is probably good for these guys. Oh, hang on. 2 of them. 2 of them. Let's check the flight scheduler. Yes, and they've come in here. So they've really started to land them up. Okay, so we've got 2 planes coming in. And this guy here, why won't he go off? Let's do one. Let's just do one thing. Let's just pause him for a sec. I just want to add in these extra nodes, because he's not moving, because I believe the only gate available to him is this one. The other one's going here, but he's going to this one, and we don't have the nodes here. If I put this in here, this in here, he's now noded, and you watch the plane start moving. There he goes, and he goes in. So our 2 planes are coming in here. I wonder if maybe these guys are just waiting. He's just going to give way for these guys. He's moved onto that sort of part, but he is blocking the runway a bit. That's good. We'll watch this guy come up. Passengers are actually swarming into the main terminal. There are no seats, so they're all gone a little bit red, but that's interesting. So yeah, all that's fine. We'll add in, let's add this one in. So if we go here to here, please. Yep, and let's go that one and that one, and he's right. And you are now here. Here's so you've got that already, so we just need to turn him on. Yep, and we've got that already. We need to turn him on because he's got his runway connection, and now we'll start getting those in there. So here we go. Let's have a look at how these big gates operate now. So you've got these guys, they come off the plane. Now I do need to get some aircraft trucks, yeah, because they're coming off that plane at the back, and not much is happening around the gate. They're coming through here. These guys are all, you know, doing that. These guys are all heading down, but there's a lot of people heading through the airport now. They'll make the track down there and they'll exit. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a exit pathway all the way straight down here. So it's going to be a case where they go straight across here and they go all the way out into there. I'm going to run a passageway that runs along there once I get rid of all this. The check-in desks over here are good. Let's see if we can close these guys. He's got flights. What about you? He's got flights. Are these guys ready to be open? Build a queue. He doesn't need queues at the moment. Let's just see how that all goes. Did we employ extra people? No, we didn't. We'll go to staff and I'll go to applicants. Airport, and we'll hire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll jump out of there, and now we'll see. So this terminal is looking pretty good now. We've got 4 smalls and 3 large. Remember, 4 smalls are replacing 6, so we do need to get them in the other side as well, and we'll do that as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. A lot's happened. The terminal has now finally opened, and we really need to get in and do the next part, which is going to be building in some, I mean, there's so much to do. I've got to put a door in here. I mean, there's just heaps. Let's put in, see, we've got to get some doors in. In fact, let's do this just before we end the episode. Let's go to here with doors, and we'll go, please put a door, please put a door. Yep. The check-in desks are there. I'm going to reposition all the check-in desks. We rushed to get this all open because we had to keep the contract satisfied. At the moment, Tulip Airlines is the only one. I thought I only had one large airline, so Tulip Airlines. Oh, Maple's flying large planes in. So one of our small... Oh, hang on. This mightn't even be Tulip. Turn around in progress. Okay. So we'll have to get in some chairs as well. Oh, it's going to be interesting new terminal, this one. Ew, yeah, we can't get these guys. Oh yeah, I haven't left room for that. I've got to leave room for that. I haven't left any room for that. Maybe I don't build here. Or maybe I do. I do want to build here and I want to build mediums, but maybe what I do is I push them out and get rid of some of these. And I think what I'll do is I'll stack all my things along there. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to stack all these guys along here in one big row, and then I'm going to get rid of these guys, and I'm going to push all this forward and give ourselves a little bit of room, and I'm going to redo this so we can put in that. That's going to be the next episode though. I hope you've enjoyed this. Don't forget to leave a comment, a like, subscribe, all of the above, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Airport CEO. Bye.